Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be solving this puzzle called input, where we'll be using evaluate function. So here you can see this challenge is only for Python 2. So first we have converted into Python 2 the format language, and here will be a note point is given to us. This input is used in Python 3. Okay, so if you want to use it for Python 2, instead of using input you have to use raw underscore input bracket. That's the difference. Okay, for example, you can see here, if you will use input here and you will give input 1 plus 2, it will give your output 3. Similarly, if you will define something called hacker rank string, saved it into a variable called company. Similarly, a string called www.hackerrank.com to website, and you will ask for input. Then the user will write the company plus this means it will replace this value, and the website plus website. Okay, this will replace this guy. So it is just giving you a feel of how the input can be taken from the user. Okay, so this is just a code. The task is to evaluate a polynomial. You are given a polynomial p of a single indeterminate or single variable x. You are also given the value of x and k. Your task is to verify px is equal to k. Means if you will put the value of x onto the given polynomial, if this value comes out to be k or not, this is what we have to check. X, k value and polynomial will be given to us. The constraint is all coefficient of polynomial are integers and x and y are also integers. Okay, it should be x and k. I think x and k we will take, and all coefficient of polynomial are integers. That is something you have to look for, I think. Then the first line will give the space separated value of x and k. The second line will give you the polynomial. We have to print true if px is equal to k, otherwise false. Okay, so this is the example. You can see x and k value, x is equal to 1 and k is equal to 4. Then a polynomial expression is given. If you will put the value of x here in this expression, it comes out to be 4, which is equal to value of k as well. Here you can see, right? So this is what we have to check. So we can use the evaluate thing. First I'll take the value of k and x, which is now input. Instead of input I'll use raw input. Okay, so raw input bracket dot split like this. So this is the value. This is how I'm separating these two guys, right? But they will be in string form. You can see the type will be of string str. So we'll convert it into int x, int k. Okay, and we will save it to k and x only. So this is what we have as our input. Now we have to take polynomial as well. So polynomial will be a string type, right? So but we can directly let me store it. String equals raw input. That's all. Okay, so this will take the polynomial. Now what I'll do is we have to satisfy now, right? So what I can do is, if the string eval string, since we have already defined the value of x and k, it will use it. Okay, is equal to k, then we have to print what? True. Now else will print false. Okay, else print false. Right, so this should work. So here what we have done is we have taken first the value of x and k, converted them into integer type, then we have taken the polynomial, and when we got the polynomial, we have evaluated Okay, so there is x, right? So it will take the value of x from here and evaluate it. It will see whatever the result is coming, and then it will try to compare it with k. K value is here 4. If this is this condition satisfied, it will print true, else it will print false, right? If it's just a normal if else will work here. So let's run it. Yeah, so it is working. Congratulations. Now we can also submit it. Let me write the constraint as well. If what are the x and k has to be integer, right? So let me write type of x if it is not equal to int or k value also, right? K type of k is not equal to int. So this condition I am writing. Okay, if x and y are also integer, constraint x and y are also integers. So if they are not integers, print what shall I print? Enter integer values of x and y. Enter integer values of x and k. This will look okay, and then we will be stop the program, sys dot exit. If they are not in here, I'll import sys, right? So this is how it should look. I can't do with this thing all coefficient of polynomial p are integers. Coefficients, how will I access? I mean, we can't make sure of all the coefficients of polynomial p are integers. I mean, if I'll take the string and look at the polynomials first, that will really increase the complexity, and we anyway don't need to provide the constraint. I think the major part is to use how to use raw input here. Okay, let me run it. That is working. Let me submit it. So the problem is, I mean, I have to break this whole string, then look at these parts coefficients, and then we have to apply the if condition whether they are int or not. If not, then provide a regular expression or valid expression, and that is how we can approach, right? So how we will break this string? By plus or minuses. Since it is an polynomial, it can be plus or minus. So it will take the string, it will break it, split it by plus or minus. Okay, and then you will be having all these individual terms, this and this, and then you can check for the first position, right, whether they are int or not. That is a very brutal way of doing the program. I think that is not required. Yeah, congratulations, we are done with all the. So let's see other expression test cases as well, what all things were there. Unlock. So see this x to the power 4 minus x plus 1. So this is also calculated. Then what do else we have? X to the power 4 minus x minus 1. So likewise you will have different expressions only, I think. Okay, and there is nothing no constraint in x and k, only integer, they have to be integers. All coefficient of polynomial p are integers. I don't think that is required here. If you want to, you can do it. That is very tedious task, that's why I don't wanna follow it. Okay, So the main part is done. We had to use raw input Python 2, and you can see it's just basic if else condition. Okay, so I'll write constraint. Okay, so we are done with this problem. Let's go to the next one now. Okay, so hopefully you have seen the application part here of eval. So string whatever you will provide here from this raw input, it already knows about the value of x, hence in the expression here it will put the value of x and evaluate, and it will get a result in this form. So 4 you will get, if it is equal to k then print true, else print false. Okay, so yeah, let's go to the next one.